Hi guys, I'm Jigisha from Guruli, previously known as 79score.com. In this video, we are going to understand what is PT, who accepts your PT results, and in how many parts your PT exam is conducted. So our first question here is, what is PT? So PT stands for Pearson Test of English, that is conducted by Pearson, and in this exam they check your international level of English language in 4 parts, that is speaking, listening, writing and reading. Now our second question is, who accepts your PT results? So PT results are valid for your further education as well as for immigration purpose in countries like UK, Canada, New Zealand and Australia. Your PT results are valid for 2 years from the date of exam that you appear. Now let us understand PT exam pattern in detail. Your PT exam is conducted in 3 parts. Your part 1 is speaking and writing, part 2 is reading and part 3 is listening. But before all these 3 parts, there is a quick introduction session that comes where you have to introduce yourself in few sentences. Your PT exam starts with personal introduction, in which you have to answer few basic questions about yourself. For example, what is your name? Where are you from? Right now what you are doing as such, like studies or working, anything of that sort. And most important question that you need to answer here is why you are appearing for Pearson Test of English. You can have a prefixed template for this, having your name, your education details and your reason why you are appearing for Pearson Test of English, and then you can mark it up and use this on your real exam day. Now after your personal introduction, your part 1 is speaking and writing. In speaking, there are 5 question types: read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture and answer in short questions. Now in your read aloud, you have to read a text that will come in front of you on your computer screen loudly. In your repeat sentence, you will listen an audio of 5 to 6 seconds and then you have to repeat that sentence exactly same. In your describe image, you will see an image that you have to describe in few seconds. In your retell lecture, you will listen a lecture of 1 or 1.5 minutes and then you have to retell that lecture in few seconds only. And lastly, your question type that comes in your speaking section is answer in short. You will listen a question, GK based questions, very basic questions, and that you have to answer in 1 or 2 words. Okay. After that, when you click on next button, your writing section will start automatically. In your writing, there are 2 question types only. First one is summarized return text and second one is essay writing. Now in summarized return text, you will see a text of around 150 or 200 words that you have to summarize in single sentence. And then your next question type is essay writing, in which you have to write an essay of around 200 to 300 words. Your next section is reading. That is one of the most difficult section that students feel. In your reading section, there are 5 question types that come. First one is reading and writing blanks, multiple choice, multiple answer, then reading fill in the blanks, reorder paragraph, and then lastly multiple choice, single answer. In reading, the most difficult part is grammar and vocabulary. That is checked during your whole reading section, whether it is reading writing blanks, reorder, or any rest of the 2 question type. In this, you have to understand the grammar structure and you should have a better knowledge of vocabulary to crack your reading section. Your first question type in reading section is reading and writing blanks. That is one of the most important question type. In this question type, you will see a text in front of you that would have few blanks, but for each blank you will get 4 or 5 options and you have to select that option from the drop down menu. Your next question type is multiple choice, multiple answer. There would be a paragraph of around 300 words in front of you and a specific question that would ask you for specific detail with 4, 5 or 6 options. Here more than one options are correct, but yes, there is negative marking in this question type. Then your next question type is reorder paragraph, in which you will see few sentences jumbled of a single paragraph that you have to rearrange logically and make a proper sequencing. That you will do by dragging and dropping your text boxes from left side to the right end of your computer screen. Then your next question type is reading fill in the blanks. It is as such similar to that of reading and writing blanks, In this again there would be a paragraph in front of you with few gaps, but here there would be an option box at the end of your screen, and you have to drag and drop those options to those specific blanks. Here also your knowledge of vocabulary would be very handy, so try to develop good vocabulary skills while you are practicing for your reading section. And then your last question type is multiple choice single answer. There would be, again it is similar to that of multiple choice multiple answer, a paragraph, a specific question, but here there is no negative marking and only one option is correct. As your reading section ends, you will get a 10 minutes optional break that if you want you can take it. I would suggest do take an optional break of 10 minutes and then start your listening section, because in listening section there are 8 question types that come. So you have to be mentally very fresh and ready to attempt all those 8 question types. Your first question type in listening is summarize spoken text. In this, you will listen a lecture of around 1 or 1.5 minutes, and then you have to summarize that text, summarize that lecture in few words, that is nearly should be between 50 to 70 words. You can have a prefixed template for this question type that you can use very quickly. Then your next question type is multiple choice multiple answer. In your multiple choice multiple answer, you will listen an audio. There would be a question and few options that would be there. Here again there is negative marking and more than one option are correct. Your next question type is listening fill in the blanks. In listening fill in the blanks, you will see a transcript in front of you of an audio, and then an audio would be played, but here there would be some gaps, some blanks would be there that you have to fill in while listening to the audio. Your next question type is highlight correct summary. In highlight correct summary, you will listen an audio and you will also have an options of summaries. 4 or 5 options would be there. You have to select the most appropriate option that summarizes the audio very precisely. Your next question type is multiple choice single answer. In multiple choice single answer, again you will listen an audio. There would be a specific question to that related to that audio and few answers, but here again there would be only one option correct and no negative marking would be there. Select missing word is the next question type. In select missing word, you will listen in audio, but at the end of the audio, few words would be replaced by a beep sound and you will have few options. You have to select the most appropriate option that ends to that lecture correctly and grammatically. Next question type, very important, highlight incorrect words. In highlight incorrect words, again you will see a transcript in front of you, but here there would be some words that would differ from the original audio. You have to just click on that word that is very different from the audio. Again, here is negative marking. Make sure that you know this. So if you highlight the word which was already correct, then you will lose 1 point for that. So make sure that you select only those words which are different from the original audio. And the last and most important question type of your PTE exam and your listening section is dictation. Dictation carries the highest weightage of your PTE exam. So make sure that you do well in your dictation and have sufficient time until you reach your listening sections. Last question type, that is dictation. In dictation, you will listen an audio, a sentence, same as that of repeat sentence, but here you have to write that sentence in proper spelling, proper punctuation and full stop at the end. So make sure that you reduce your spelling mistakes, errors while you are practicing your dictation and get maximum marking for your dictation in your listening section. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed and understood PTE very well. If you liked our video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get latest updates about our upcoming videos. Thank you.